Alright, it's me again. We just got back from watching Ted, and to go ahead and give you my review for that movie. While on the subject, I'm going to go ahead and let you know. Another reason why I came back to this account is because every other account that I've been on pretty much has been just sports affiliated. Of course, Star City Sports, the wrestling show, and I kind of, as big of a sports fan and as big of a sports entertainment fan as I am, I didn't want that to be all I could do on my accounts. You know, Star City Sports, the keyword there being sports, you can't really do stuff like movie. I mean, you can, but that's not going to make sense to people. So, I just wanted to go back to my old channel that's not really affiliated with anything specifically, kind of do my own thing. Got your Cowboy reviews, Rangers, Stars, Mavs, of course, sports. You got your WWE, movie reviews. My Colombiana one is on there. Is on here. I have a bit of a different opinion than most other people, but and then as well as miscellaneous stuff. You know, just some random shit that I think might be funny or entertaining or a good watch. I'll put it up. It's not going to be just about sports anymore, and that's one thing that, like I said, I was trying to get back to my own basics and stop trying to be basically a fucking poor man sports analyst, and just kind of do my own thing. So, this is the movie review for Ted. This movie is an hour and 46 minutes long. It's 106 minutes, so if you don't like long movies, then I wouldn't recommend seeing it if you have like impatience or something like that. If you love to laugh, this is the movie for you. I mean, this movie was a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, you're happy, you're sad, you're happy, you're sad. The ending was awesome. The ending was epic. I'm not gonna tell you what happened. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but the ending was absolutely epic. If you don't absolutely love the ending of this movie, the ending was just amazing, because I'm thinking, you know, just wow. I can't really tell you exactly what I was thinking because that would give it away. That's the hard thing about doing movie reviews. Of course, it's got Mila Kunis in it. It's my celebrity crush. Jessica Alba is actually my favorite actress, but my celebrity crush, like as far as like any celebrity anything goes, my top one would have to be Mila Kunis. I absolutely loved her in that '70s show. Of course, the voice of Meg on Family Guy. And I found there was a lot of Family Guy voices in this movie too. Of course, Ted, directed by Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy. And I saw a lot of Family Guy in this movie. A lot of Family Guy type jokes, a lot of Family Guy type moments. So, again, if Family Guy is your shit, if you love Family Guy, you're going to love this movie. But if you don't like Family Guy, if you think it's too childish and immature, don't go see this movie, because there's a lot of Family Guy type stuff in this movie. But this movie was pretty much awesome. I'm going to go ahead and rate it 3.8 out of 5 stars. The reason it's not a solid 4 is just because there were some points in the movie where I feel like they didn't transition quite as good as they could have. But the acting was good. The emotion was definitely good. But it's definitely a good movie. Mila Kunis with absolutely another knockout performance, knock your socks off performance. She was solid in the emotion category. She really made you feel her emotion, as did basically every actor and actress in that movie. But Mila Kunis really did a knockout job, a really stand-up job in this movie. She did a great job of, like I said, just making you feel her emotion. And when she was having a happy moment, you laughed. And when she was having her sad moments and crying and all that, you felt sad too. It was a really good movie, because I've watched movies before where they try to make you feel sad, like, okay, this is supposed to be a sad part, but you can't feel sad because the movie is not being built right. But this movie, great transitioning, great acting, great emotions. Everything about this movie was over the top. Like I said, I would rate it a solid 3.8 out of 5. But don't let that discourage you from watching it, because I am very, very critical. And it takes a lot to get a 5-star rating from me. One thing that I will say, if you if you like crude, perverted, sexual humor, like I said, basically the same thing as Family Guy, then you're gonna love this movie. If you get even the slightest bit offended at sexual or perverted jokes, don't go see this movie, because that's all it is. Yes, there's the plot line, yes, there's a story in it, but there's a lot of perverted and sexual jokes in this movie. And like I said, it was just a roller coaster ride. I mean, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. You're feeling happy, you're like, okay, he's got it, and then you're like, oh, no. And then you get down again, and then you're down for a while, and then they pick you right back up. And that's another thing that I really liked, is that they didn't leave you in the same emotion for too long. It was a lot of swerving, kind of like you're watching a good football game. It's a lot of ups and downs in it. It's not just one team completely blowing out the other. There was a lot of happiness and a lot of sadness in this movie. There was a lot of laughter, and there was a lot of tears in this movie. I would certainly recommend going to see it. That's my review, guys. Ted, 3.8 out of 5 stars. Go see it. Hope you enjoy it. Peace.